Congratulations to PassionDrive Coaching and Consulting for getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations to us. But more importantly, I want to tell you thank you so much for doing all the subscriptions that got us to 1,000 subscribers. In fact, the journey wasn't easy at all. You helped us a lot by subscribing and watching our videos. In fact, let me say that we have 1,000 subscribers, but we are still asking for more views so we get monetized. Did you hear that? We are asking for more views. We are asking for 4,000 watch views, so we are able to add it to our 1,000 subs to get monetized. In fact, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy at all getting to 1,000 subs on YouTube, especially because we are from Ghana, we are from Africa, and if you are also anywhere in a developing country, you may be facing these challenges. If you are preparing your mind to also become a YouTuber, please learn this from us. Learn from our examples on how we struggled to get to our 1,000 subs. It's been 5 months before we got to 1,000 subs. From September 2019 up to February before we had our 1,000 subs. If you are now coming into YouTubing, if you are going to open your channel and upload videos and hope to be monetized, if you are in Africa, if you are in any developing country, if you are in Ghana, these are some of the challenges we encountered. These are 1,500 or 500 and you don't get value for this, bring it back, we'll give you back your money. We'll give you back your money, because it is not just selling the book and getting money to spend, but it is about the impact you want to see in your life. Then I see it and then I'm happy. You get the point? The same as passion discovery. You pick the book, you work with it, you apply it, you don't find anything important in it, bring it, we'll give you your money. Because I said we value relationship. You see me next time, you say, Charlie, the book was wow. You may have forgotten about the amount you paid for it. But I keep saying that it is when you are making millions of cedis that I can sell this book for you for 5,000. You get the point? That is the time I even want to know you. Because when I know you are paying 5,000, it's better than when I know you and you are paying 400. You get it? So I rather want you to succeed so that I can charge you more than for you to fail. So I'm giving you best content. Thank you so much. The first one is that production challenges. We didn't make YouTube as part of our mainstream of getting any revenue, but as part of our advertising, as part of the way to be able to get millions of people to watch our videos and to see what we do at PassionDrive Coaching, we picked YouTube as one of the ways to release our videos, one of the ways to do our adverts. So people get to know what we are doing, so they pay to come for our services anywhere they are in the world. But having said that, we also had our eyes one way or the other on whatever money that can come from YouTube. That's a fact. But one challenge we encountered was power challenges. And I know in your country, as in Ghana, as in some of the neighborhoods that many people stay, the power can just go off without any notice to you. So even whilst I'm doing this video, without putting a generator set on standby, the lights can just go off. So it takes you some time before you can set up again and get yourself going. So if you are thinking of setting up a studio where you do videos and share consistently on YouTube, you must think about power, you must think about other alternative sources of power. After that, you come to where the editing stuff is. Editing You just need to get a professional editor. If not, you yourself must go and learn the rubrics. It's not easy at all to do editing on yourself, especially if YouTubing is not your main job. You need to get a professional editor who will do the editing, get somebody to do your graphic designing so you can get a very nice thumbnail, then you put it on your video and upload. I mentioned upload, yes. You need data. In Africa, in Ghana, in most developing countries, and in most developing countries, there is a huge cost associated with data. I mean, internet. You pay a lot, and most networks use 3G. Only a few use 4G. And even with that, even with the 4G, there are many times that a whole day you don't get any internet service. If you are using one of the major ones that your major internet provider, the challenge is that it can happen that a whole day or even 2 days, you want internet on your phone, you wouldn't get the internet unless you switch to another internet service provider before you can get some data. There are even instances that in our office where we are located, some networks don't work at all. There's only one network that works. So imagine that those days come and then that particular service goes off. What is likely to happen? We are not going to be able to upload any video. So for that week, all those who have subscribed on our channel like you are not going to be able to see our video that particular week. So this is a great challenge. Another challenge associated with internet is that there are many people within these economies, they are low earning people. It certainly tells the kind of smart devices they are going to use. Either mobile phones, the tablets, laptops, and so on. So that even those who have these smart devices, internet becomes a major problem. Access to internet becomes a major problem. Even when there are 4G or 3G networks, cost of it is very high. This is to an extent that many people will switch off their data for major parts of the day, then later they switch it on to check some few things, check their emails, check some messages, reply, and then they put off their data again. It certainly tells that these people are not able to watch your videos on YouTube, even if they wanted to watch. Another problem related to this internet is the fact that the person hasn't really watched your video that much, so how would the person even like it and even subscribe? So this has affected the subscriber base, making it very slow. No matter how hard working you have been, people who would want to subscribe to your videos, especially around you, in your country, and in countries similar to yours, certainly it becomes a challenge. It becomes a challenge because the data is not there. Whereas other places where even on the streets, in malls, in the airports, and in many public places, lorry parks, and in the fields, there are Wi-Fi services where people can have access. It is not the same around. It's not the same around. So if you are in this country, Ghana and other countries, and you want to become a YouTuber, you will have to think about this. You will have to think about this. There are others at the high end of the economy who are able to watch the videos, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Then we come to the aspect of if some people who are even having the internet, they have smart devices, the challenge in convincing them to even subscribe to the channel is not easy at all. Why? Because many think and believe that as soon as they subscribe to your channel, they are going to lose money. They are going to lose money. Like in many other service providers where if you subscribe to something at the end of the month, some token is taken away from their credits or from their balance. It is not the same as YouTube. I am telling you that you should become aware of this. YouTube, when you subscribe to a channel like PassionDrive Coaching, at the end of the week or at the beginning of the week or any time at all, we share a video on YouTube and an alert comes to your phone for you to know that a video from these people have come to your phone. So watch the video. That is all about it. If you don't watch the video, even your data will not even go off, will not even be reduced. All you have to do is watch the video before data is used. Watch the video before data is used. Even if you watch the video, it is only the data. Your money from anywhere will not be reduced because you have subscribed to a YouTube channel. It is not like other motivational messages, maybe from a particular cellular network where every month they send you or every week they send you, then you have to pay some token. No, this one is not like that. So if you are going to become a YouTuber in Africa or anywhere around the world, you need to know that this thing exists. So the next point is that in Africa and in other parts of the developing world, television, satellite television is still an important part of every family's life.
Programs na topan da wogar na machine parse wuri masa TV na sai bishale banko wuri 2020 mura amma man yanyala ni barsene che yele kan kapan na wuri 2020 ne sakana TV na yirna na fa ni shale TV kesa na bashine karkale zaman man mase da bashina wuri 2020 programs baji poto moto ka kon suru sakana TV so kam yelma asahambo sakana TV nyela ta banku sure ta banpan jana lerga trapun para so wuri 2019 ka son tulinga da so sa papa ne ta sakana TV tia fa
Whereas in the developed world, people are switching from normal television to watching stuff on YouTube. In Africa, in Ghana, it's not the same. There are obvious reasons because I've mentioned the fact of internet and stuff. So television is still the preferred choice over watching videos on YouTube, unlike other places. Another reason you should look out for in Africa or in other developing country before starting your YouTube is that it is going to be difficult to even convince people around you to subscribe to your channel. It is because depending upon the subject you are going to talk about, there are two things that, I'll tell you this for free, there are two things that fetch lots of viewership. One of them is comedy. For comedy, lots of people will want to watch, but they prefer to watch them on television and other places that they wouldn't pay even their data to watch. But then for comedy, at least people want to see. Another is music. For music too, many people want to watch, or whether on television or on Facebook. Some people will want to watch. But when it comes to motivation and entrepreneurship, the reason why many people around these areas are poor is because of the fear, the phobia for businesses, starting business, starting entrepreneurship. For that matter, subjects such as motivation, subjects such as teaching skills to invest, subjects such as changing of the mindset to be able to think about positive things and make bigger money. Such subjects are still have been avoided by many people. No wonder places such as Ghana and other places, the majority are those who are poor. So depending upon the kind of subject you are going to be talking about on YouTube, you may likely find some people around your locality and around you subscribing to your channel because of the content, but then majority would want to gravitate towards comedy, also around music and stuff. That is what is moving very fast now around the African continent, around Ghana. You just do something small about comedy and it is flying. And I believe even elsewhere around the world, comedy stuff is flying. But subjects such as motivation, starting business, people getting more money and stuff, many people are not so interested. Not because they don't want to make money, but because they have other reasons why they will not subscribe, they will not follow you, because they have other reasons, such as maybe superstition, maybe such as believing in miracles and stuff, which we talked about in our other videos on YouTube. So by and by, even there are others that you share your emails with them. Charlie, check my YouTube. watch the videos and subscribe to our channel. The person ideally would want to watch the video on your YouTube channel and subscribe, but other reasons. YouTube is not a mainstay for many people in Ghana, in Africa, but then it is coming up. That is the hope, and that is the motivation for us. The content we develop are fantastic. You can develop fantastic content, and then people will subscribe to your channel.